Welcome back to another spill drop tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to build the Pyramid Peekdown. Now this is a custom rooftop design which can be added to a standard circle base like the one that you see here. Starting with this footprint, I'm going to show you exactly how to build this custom roof design to my specifications. To start, you're going to want to lay out the supports for the bedroom and for the sheltered turret pods. Just like that, you have your bedrooms laid out and your protected turret pods set up as well. Now you can go ahead and set up the peek downs. This can be a little bit tricky due to the line of sight bug that you can see down here at the bottom of my screen. I don't really understand why this is still an issue, but it seems to be pretty persistent. So hopefully FaceBunch can figure out how to fix that in the near future. What you want to do for the peek downs is place a triangular floor frame and then a half-high wall on top of it. You'll place another triangular floor frame there and then delete the half wall and the earlier frame. You should be able to pick up your ladder and place another frame right next to this one. You want to place your triangular roofs on the outer edge of these frames. It can be a little tricky to do that, but typically if you're facing the roof, should let you place it there. Come on over to the other side and do the same, like so. Then you've got this really nice low angle peak. It works a little bit better on the sides that don't have this little jump up here, but from inside the jump up you do get some pretty nice angles looking down. As you can see here, pretty steep angles there. Of course, some pretty steep angles from up here as well. Then you're going to want to put a square roof on either side like so, and then snap another square roof onto that one. I recommend placing your square roofs first, so that way you know where your gaps are going to be for your triangular roofs. And just like that, you've got all of your square roofs placed. Then you want to go ahead and place the lower triangular roofs, just like we did for that first set. And just like so, these pyramid-shaped peek downs are now complete. You've got great angles for really long approaches on either side of this peak. You can also get up here and get some pretty weird angles down here. You've got straight down peaks to the foot of your base, and you've also got a little bit of shelter from these longer angles if you tuck yourself in here. These little cubby holes that are formed by these triangular-shaped peaks can also house a turret on this triangle if you like, while still allowing you to use these angles, and that will prevent people from being able to hit that turret from farther away with an HV rocket. These sheltered turret pods are especially good for keeping people out of your business. It can be a little tough to get the turrets in there once you've got these placed. What I recommend is just placing a ladder somewhere up here, jumping on up, and then you should be able to place your turret like so. For an additional turret to protect the rooftop and keep anybody from hiding out away from these two sheltered turrets, I recommend tucking an additional one down here under this little jump up for some extra security. The final step, aside from upgrading your roofs to match the rest of your base and adding in your bedroom furniture, would be to finish your Windmill Towers. To do that, you just want to climb on up. I recommend going 6 frames high for the build. That should get you plenty of height for your windmill. You should be able to place your windmill from underneath the floor here. I recommend finding a nice low spot for it to sit. As you can see, there's quite a lot of it that kind of pokes through the floor here, and that'll make it easier for you to use your wire tool to access the power node for the wind turbine. That power node is going to be somewhere right near the middle of the turbine. It can be a little tricky to get, but you should be able to access it just by kind of rotating around that node. As you can see, I got it right there. So we'll go ahead and bring that wire on over, and as long as we keep the wire tool in our hotbar exactly where it is now, we can switch over to our hammer tool and grab our ladders on the way down. As you can see, I've still got the wire, so I'll take it all the way down to the roof level and tie it in somewhere inside my base. Go ahead and do the same on the other side for your second windmill tower if you need it. Same kind of way with the windmill on this side. Should be able to get it placed just low enough to access that node and grab that power node just like so. And with that, you've got your complete rooftop finished. If you'd like, you can add SAM sites up on top of those turret pods. I did just for the demonstration, but I probably wouldn't in a normal server. You can see we've got our bedrooms all outfitted as well. Come on up in here. Got room for some barrels and box storage in here, a bed, a locker, plenty of additional spots to stash your loot. We've got all of our turrets targeting me. You can see they're pretty good at seeing you if you land anywhere on this roof. So you should be pretty safe from anybody raiding you from top down. You can see our great angles looking down here. And if you'd like, you can also add these triangles between the two square roofs on either side. Give you a little bit of extra shelter or protect you from the attack heli if you're taking that. But those are optional additions. That's all that I've got for you today. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like down below. If you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments section. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're new to Rust, or if you're just looking for some tips and tricks that maybe you haven't heard of before, I'd recommend checking out bamboogaming.net. My friends over there have compiled a ton of incredibly useful information, great game settings, different F1 commands that will help improve how you interact with the game, as well as a number of other fantastic videos from other Rust creators that you may not have heard of yet, but who definitely have some great advice and adventures to share. This has been your friend Spilldrop with another tutorial video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.